As we showed you about 10 minutes ago, we are expecting temperatures to reach 100 degrees throughout inland Connecticut on Monday, and they could go even higher on Tuesday. Let's talk a bit about the extreme heat for the Hartford area. We've hit 100 degrees or higher only 27 times since records began in 1905. 103 degrees was the hottest day on July 22nd of 2011. We are expecting our daily records for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to fall, given that they are in the 90s, and we're forecasting temperatures for some towns to make it to the century mark. And for the June record specifically, we've hit 100 degrees twice in 1952 and most recently in 1964. If we make it to 100 on Monday or Tuesday, or perhaps both, this will be the earliest in the calendar year and in the month of June on record. Certainly an impressive statistic. In fact, on Tuesday, we're forecasting a temperature of 101 degrees. We've hit 103, as we just mentioned, in the Hartford area once. We've hit 102 a handful of times, and we've hit 101 a handful of times. And we're expecting to add to that tally. The most recent time that we hit triple digits was on July 21st of 2019, and we, of course, have hit 100 several times too. So an impressive heat wave that is getting ready to develop and move into Connecticut, and will be unfolding as we wind down the weekend. This is what it will feel like on Tuesday afternoon. Heat index values near, if not above, 105 degrees. So you'll have to keep a close eye on your pets. Try to avoid strenuous outdoor activities during the peak heating hours. Air quality alerts are already up for Sunday and Monday, but we expect these to be extended into Tuesday and perhaps Wednesday, and expanded to include more of the state. Elevated ground level ozone is expected as we get into the peak of the heating. Today was the summer solstice that occurred at 10:41, so we're officially into astronomical summer. Neil snapped this picture of the solstice sunset. It was certainly a great evening out there. We have just a little bit of cloud cover that's moving through, especially southern parts of the state, but otherwise fairly clear out there. Our iCam view right now in Rocky Hill, looking north of the Hartford skyline, showing great visibility. And we'll take you live right now to our iCam in Torrington. Here's the Naugatuck River. Certainly not much flowing in the Naugatuck River right now, and we do have a fairly dry forecast over the next week or so, although we could see a couple of showers as we go through the weekend. So tonight, winds have calmed down. That was a big topic of conversation earlier today. We had wind gusts near 40 at one point, but no more. That has diminished. We see temperatures tonight 60 to 65, maybe some upper 50s across the northwestern hills. If you're heading to the Travelers Championship tomorrow, TPC River Highlands and Cromwell, we will see temperatures back in the mid and upper 80s. A lot of sunshine out there, not too much in the way of pollen. Moderate counts for grass and oak both tomorrow and Sunday. Just something to keep in mind since the course is a bit hilly, and of course you'll be walking around quite a bit too. Now tomorrow night we'll be watching thunderstorms as they drop out of Canada. You can join Scott Gagliardi here as he tracks those in real time in about 24 hours. And then on Sunday morning, Chief Meteorologist Mark Dixon will be here as they perhaps move through Connecticut. So we'll be watching that very closely. We do expect things to dry out thereafter as our heat dome pattern sets up, pumping the heat and humidity into Connecticut with a persistent southwesterly wind, pushing temperatures by Sunday afternoon to 94, 100 on Monday, 101 on Tuesday, feeling more like it's 105 or hotter. Overnight lows in the mid and upper 70s, so not even much relief. We need 3 or more days at or above 90 degrees for a heat wave. We will see that begin both inland and along the shoreline on Sunday. Bridgeport's records are expected to fall on Monday, Tuesday, into Wednesday too. By the end of next week, temperatures dropping back a bit with a risk for storms both Thursday and Friday.